Hey, Car Talk people, the end of the year is coming up, and you know what that means, right? Well, it's time for me to get a new Buffy the Vampire Slayer calendar for the garage, but it's also time for your favorite public radio station to make sure that their finances are in whack. And as you might guess, after another really busy year for news, your station's bank account needs replenishing. So before you go out and look for the perfect can of herring for Uncle Walt, take a minute now to make a gift to your favorite day-to-day companion. That's right, your public radio station is there for you whenever you need to catch up on what's happening, whenever you need some mental stimulation, or in our case, whenever you want the rest of the lineup to seem really, really good by comparison. Support this crucial community asset with a pledge now. Just go to donate.npr.org/cartalk. That's donate.npr.org/cartalk. And sorry, we're not giving away any herring as a thank you, but we are giving away another year of great news, entertainment, and good company. Make a contribution now at donate.npr.org/cartalk, and thanks. Here is business now. Will you pay attention?
You would think that after 100 years, I would know how to do this.
Well, anyway.
I couldn't hear you.
Well, you didn't have the gain turned up on your... the little knob there, whatever that thing is. Anyway,
whatever
that black knob. Anyway,
I love it when you talk dirty.
We're broadcasting this week from the Winter Solstice Celebration Center here at Car Talk Plaza. Now, speaking of winter.
Yeah, winter solstice. Are you sick of this politically correct bull?
Well, we're reverting to paganism here. Anyway, speaking of winter, I've been meaning to ask you if my kids can borrow your Dart.
For what?
Next weekend. Well, they've heard me describe it as a sled so often. Now that it's snowing, they want the opportunity to really, put it through its paces, so to speak.
Forget it.
No, huh?
No.
I understand you got it painted.
The sled goes nowhere without me.
I understand. I've heard I have not seen.
Yes.
But I've heard a rumor that your Dart is no longer that gunmetal gray that it was. It is now sleek and black.
But not beautiful.
But not beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes, in fact, I picked it up today.
Did you?
For 5 weeks
now. Is it
now,
sleek?
For 5 weeks, I have been walking into Fred's saying, Fred, is it ready? And he says, tomorrow. I come in tomorrow. He says, the end of the week.
He said, no, not this tomorrow. I didn't mean.
I come in to the end of the week. He says, Monday for sure. For 5 weeks, this has gone on. Today, I went in and I said, Fred, is it ready? And he says, where the hell you been? Hey, actually, what have I got here? I had something interesting. Oh yeah, here it is. Remember we didn't. I have to say we didn't get a lot of great response to the awards thing. What did we ask for? Ideas for awards? Well, we have been nominated. Dear Click and Clack, I may not be representative of your other loyal listener. This is Eric Kimbrough, by the way, from Williamsburg, Virginia. However, the behavior that your program induces in me inspired an idea about an award that would be appropriate for Car Talk.
Really?
I find the reason that I enjoy Car Talk so much is because the program is a celebration of worthlessness. Of course, your discourse occasionally lapses into a discussion about auto mechanics, but these occasions are rare and easy to tune out. Mostly, however, you go to great lengths to impart as much valueless information as an hour will allow. Not only do you relentlessly pursue your utterly useless investigation into the geographical significance of how callers spell their names, but you actually seem proud of this trivial inquiry. Accordingly,
we don't seem proud. One of us in particular.
Accordingly, I suggest that you solicit donations to endow the Car Talk Excellence in Worthlessness Award to recognize and support extreme examples of the pursuit of irrelevance. Oh, we're not actually being suggested for the award, just that we would sponsor it. This award would be particularly suited to your show. We are. Being an award that champions the cause of worthlessness, you wouldn't even have to go to the effort of ever giving it out. In closing, I would give you the suggestions as to appropriate candidates for this award, but I have to rest now. Eric Kimbrough, Williamsburg, Virginia. It's good. I like it. I think it's good. We can do that.
Absolutely. Would you like to take a call?
We'll set up a foundation.
Are you sufficiently prepared now?
I am as prepared as I can be. I've been studying all the TSBs for a week.
Anyway, if you'd like to talk to us, our number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 1-888 227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Bob in Greensboro.
Greensboro, North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Actually know the state. I'm impressed.
Oh, I thought you were going to
course we
say
do.
South Carolina. I always screw up those
Oh,
Carolinas.
no, don't say South Carolina. People around here get offended by that.
No. We know Greensboro.
But it's warmer in South Carolina.
Not by much. It's
No?
70-some degrees.
Well, it's 70-something degrees here, too.
Well, that's indoors.
Well, yeah. Why? Where are you?
I don't have the heat on it. That's the outdoor temperature.
Oh, what's up, Bob?
I have a Cavalier that's got a deceptively simple problem, sort of.
Don't be fooled.
Okay, the heater doesn't work.
Uh-huh.
You want to guess wrong before or after I tell you what I've done?
Well, I know you've replaced the blower motor, and that didn't fix it.
That didn't fix it. Now,
in what way
the
does it
blower
not
worked
work?
fine.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
I don't get much heat at all out of it. Just a little bit.
A trickle.
Yeah.
But when you turn on the heater, the fan does make noise.
Oh, yeah, the fan's working fine.
And it blows cold air.
Vaguely warm.
Vaguely warm, but plenty of air.
Oh, yeah. Fan's working fine.
Good. Keep going.
Okay, here's what I've replaced so far. The thermostat.
Good
The upper and lower radiator hoses.
Good start.
Nice.
The radiator.
Bad start.
Radiator.
Well,
He
it was
needed that
leaking
anyway.
Needed that anyway.
That's what we tell our customers.
4 new tires. Did you get 4 new tires?
And an alignment?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's good.
And a steering rack.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
Upper and lower heater hoses.
Oh, so close.
Oh,
Heater
yeah, he's
core.
getting... heater core.
Jeez, Bob.
Yeah, water pump.
Oh, my ace in the
Ruin
hole.
your day. While I had the cover off of the heater core, I checked to make sure that the baffle was moving. Working fine. There is no valve.
No, there's no
No,
heater
there's
control
no
valve.
valve.
No, you kidding me? They couldn't afford a valve. It's only a Cavalier.
Tell me about it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If you sit still and don't move the car, do you then get heat?
No.
Oh, Bob.
Well, no more. I get, like I say, at 50 degrees outside, it'll keep me warm.
Warmish.
No, but I'm trying to ascertain if the problem is when the car is in motion. Because
it doesn't seem to be, no.
No, it doesn't seem to be, because this is our only hope here.
There's nothing else
This
left.
is it. I mean, you replaced everything else. The tires,
Yeah.
the air freshener, the heater core, the
There
hose.
really is nothing
belt.
else.
The belt, sure. The heater core is easily accessible in this car.
Oh, I know.
And can you take your hand and put it on the heater core? Is it hot?
It is not hot.
Oh, Bob, you're in deep doo-doo, man.
Wow. Now, if you touch the heater hoses under the hood,
They are cool.
they're cool.
The engine occasionally overheats
The engine occasionally overheats.
because the fan only comes on when it feels like it. Yes, I have replaced both of the temperature sensors on the engine.
Have you ever stuck a thermometer in the radiator to see what the temperature is in there?
No, but it's hot to the touch.
Well, look at
The
this
coolant is hot.
This is pretty simple. You have two hoses that connect to the heater core.
Correct.
If you were to take off the two hoses and run the engine, water should come pouring out of one of them.
Well, I haven't done that.
You got to do that because I think
Well, I mean, you don't have to do that.
there's
You
a
can,
small chance
Yeah.
that the heater is airbound.
Okay.
except he's had everything apart.
Well, that's all the more reason why he's got air trapped in it, I think.
But why would he have had the problem in the first place? I like it. I see it now.
He sprang a leak.
No, what happened is
Oh, it does lose
No,
water.
he did the thermostat that first time
right, and air got in.
In where?
in the system. In other words, in order to get heat, you must purge the air out of the heater. If you have air trapped in the heater, the coolant won't circulate.
Okay, well, do you know the layout of the engine?
I do.
Okay, the manifold is on the back side of the engine, and the hot water comes out of that,
Yep.
runs into the heater core, runs back into the block.
That's right. And that water should be pouring out of there, and it should be so hot that you can't hold on to that hose.
That's my thing.
I propose that you take that hose off where it connects to the heater core and rev the engine. Even at idle, water should be pouring out of there as fast as your garden hose would supply.
And
Right.
boiling hot.
Yes.
And if it ain't, there's something wrong. Either that new water pump you put in is not pumping, or there's an obstruction someplace. If there's water flowing and it's ice cold and it's your thermostat, but we know it ain't the thermostat because the radiator gets hot.
Yes.
And it overheats.
And it overheats.
And if it's overheating there, it should be overheating at the other end. I think you have air trapped in it. And here's the remedy.
Okay.
I think you should take those hoses off, and you'll when you do this test, you'll find out that I'm correct. Then you can fill those hoses at that end with a small funnel.
Okay.
And you let the coolant flow in there and start to flow out the other hose, and you maybe push a lot of antifreeze out and maybe some bubbles of air.
You're going to make a mess when you do
You're going to make a mess, so do it in a neighbor's driveway.
Well, that's a thought. I don't like him anyway.
Do it right in front of his house.
He doesn't like you now either.
I'll do it in the lawn.
And then what you've got to do is that without losing that coolant that you've poured in there, you've got to
quickly put the hose back on.
Yeah, with your thumb over the end of the hose and stick the thing back
Or
on the
fast
heater.
with a hose clamp.
Yeah.
And that's your only hope. And then the other thing you can do is jack the front of the car up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have ramps. That's no
Or
problem.
drive it up on the ramps.
Perfect.
Okay.
And run it and bleed it through the remainder of the air out through the radiator. That'll keep him busy for a couple of weeks. See you, Bob.
Thanks much, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, you're going to need it. He'll never get this to work. 1-888-CAR Talk. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Dodie Messer Meeks in Houston, Texas.
Dodie.
Yes, well, you may call me Madam. Dodie can be difficult, huh?
No, Dodie's good.
Dodie, D-O-D-I-E?
That's right. My perfectly marvelous sons and their absolutely cosmic, wonderful, marvelous wives have given me this poetic automobile, which I so much enjoy having. I have a Nissan Stanza.
Stanza. I see the
A
poetic,
stanza.
I see the poetic
And
connection.
it is a little poem.
Yes.
And it's great, but there's a controversy going with my sons about something which ought to be straightforward.
How many
which is
sons
why
do
I
you
need
have? How many sons are involved here?
4.
4, and they all have wives?
They do.
4 sons and 4 daughters-in-law. Okay, and what's this controversy?
And I have a daughter too. Oh God, don't leave Helen out.
And a daughter. Okay, that's
All right.
10 people.
But here's the thing with the sons. 2 of my sons, my marvelous sons, have given me this automobile, and the shift lever release knob thing.
Wait a minute
stem,
now. 2 of the sons gave you the car, and the other 2 and their wives didn't contribute?
Well, they're doing all sorts of other things.
Like what?
Painting her house.
Okay, we'll come back to this. I want to talk about that.
You're steering me off here.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay, so 2 of
All
your
right.
sons, the 2 nice sons, the good
I love
sons.
them. No, they're all wonderful sons.
Okay, I'm sorry.
One of them's the very best teacher of mathematics in Galveston, Texas, and the other one is the greatest salesman in Houston.
Sure,
in
you
Texas.
talked the other 2 brothers into buying you a car.
Well, then the policeman and his wife live up the street, and they keep everything in repair. And
Will you get on with the damn story, Dodie? Okay.
And the son who disagrees with the manual for the Nissan Stanza is in fact a machinist, and he knows all about engines and what makes engines operate properly.
Okay.
But stop digressing. Let's get on to the
All
story,
right.
will you?
Well, you led me into these digressions.
Oh, did I? I'm
All
sorry.
right. All right, here we
The
have
shift lever was
the shift lever knob, and below the knob on this stem is a button which you can push to have the overdrive turned off.
That's correct.
Now, an orange light lights up when it's off.
Right.
And this arouses all sorts of free-floating anxiety in me. When I see any light on the dash, I being an antique, I get all sort of lumpy in the throat. Well, but the machinist's son says to ignore the manual, which would have you drive with the overdrive turned off constantly, except
on the highway.
When you really need it. And how would I know when you need it? But he says drive with it turned off always, and that will have the light lit up, the warning light. And the manual says to drive with the overdrive perpetually and forever on.
Okay, now which son says to leave it off?
The
The
machinist.
one who knows all about engines.
Is he one of the sons who
worries about
contributed to the purchase of this car?
No.
Will you get off of that? And you seem so gentle. And what have you done for your mother recently?
Not a damn thing.
What?
But I'm going to assume that your wonderful machinist son knows something
Brilliant
that we
and handsome.
brilliant and handsome knows something that we don't know, and that the manual doesn't know. And what that is where you drive.
Ah.
Ah.
Slowly and carefully and timorously, since I'm a little old lady. I'm older than the Queen of England.
Good. And around town?
On the feeder roads of the freeway with my heart beating fast. Houston has terrible freeways.
Yeah. So you do drive on the freeways.
Sometimes.
And at what speeds do you drive on
When I go to Galveston, I can drive on the freeway because that's not so bad.
And
you
how
drive
fast?
At 60 miles an hour, right?
At least. The limit's now been increased, I think, to 70.
Oh, we got those guys. Okay, let's not digress again.
Yeah, and if you go to Montana, you can drive any damn speed.
Here's the deal, Dodie. Overdrive. What overdrive means is it's a method of getting increased gas mileage. It shifts the transmission into a higher gear.
Oh.
And so you will get better gas mileage, and the engine will turn slower, so the engine will last longer.
Yeah.
So that's the reason you get better gas mileage is for the same speed. When you're in overdrive, the engine turns more slowly than it would in third gear. You basically have 4 gears in this transmission. You have first, second, third, and overdrive. If you're in third going at 60 miles an hour, the engine is probably turning at 3,500 RPM. If you're in overdrive at 60 miles an hour, it's turning probably at 3,000 RPM.
He's something of a show-off, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
And therefore, because you've dropped 500 RPM off the engine speed while maintaining the same vehicle speed, you are using less gasoline.
Right. And so, theoretically, really, the truth is that neither the book nor your son is absolutely correct. And you shouldn't leave it in either of those things all the time, because if you should leave it in one of those places all the time, then they wouldn't have the other one, right?
No, but if you're going to be absent-minded at all, then you should just leave it in overdrive all the time and forget it.
I am.
That would be good advice.
I'm very scatty.
And
if
your wonderful, handsome, intelligent, brilliant machinist son wants to argue about it, tell him to feel free to give us a call, and we'll discuss it anytime, day or night.
Better than that, write us a letter. My brother loves.
They all listen to you.
Great.
They really do.
They do.
Doesn't everybody?
See you, Dodie.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Tommy, are you ready for your weekly puzzler hints?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Ooh, what enthusiasm. All right. Whenever we perform a duet on the piano, I play the melody and you play the blank.
I play the bench usually.
Well, when I let you play the chords.
Oh, the chords, yeah.
That's what I was looking for, chords.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the second one. NPR commentator Daniel Pinkwater considers himself blank challenged.
I happen to know Daniel Pinkwater, and he's circumferentially challenged.
Bingo!
The missions coverage, whenever he hears us say it, this is NPR.
Support for Car Talk and the following message come from Pep Boys. Imagine what 1 million auto parts look like. Hundreds of batteries, spark plugs, brake pads, fuel injectors, and lots of tires all stacked up high to the ceiling. This is not just some DIY mechanic's dream. It's here today at Pep Boys. The Pep Boys pros have extensive training and can find the right part to fit just about any car on the road. Need advice and tips on installation? The Pep Boy pros are here to help.
This week on Ask Me Another, we hit the stage in sunny San Diego, California with American Idol alum Adam Lambert and skateboarding legend Tony Hawk. All this on NPR's Hour of Puzzles, Word Games, and Trivia.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Collect, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to talk about what? Cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler.
Yeah, which was quite a wonderful question.
Well, this was a mathematical puzzler sent in by a fellow named Jerry Olson, and people who have listened to the show for a long time may remember that we used this puzzler about 18 years ago. I figured...
Did we really?
Yes.
But it probably didn't have the flavor that it had this time.
Exactly. It wasn't obfuscated.
It was just a simple geometric problem, whereas this time you've worked in the circus and lions, comets flying by, yeah, inky darkness.
Exactly.
Quonset huts.
Well, it all adds to the magic.
It does. It does.
Anyway, here we go. Ed, the owner of a painting company, and his two sons, Biff and Skip, have been hired to paint the floor of a carousel, a merry-go-round.
La Giostra.
La Giostra, yeah. The paint they have to use is very expensive epoxy paint, so they want to make sure that they measure the floor area exactly so they don't buy any extra paint. But there's a catch. The carousel, of course, is a circle, right, with all the horses
all around.
But in the middle of the carousel, there's a smaller circle, which is, in fact, a hole, which contains all the machinery, the mechanicals, the motor, the gears, and all that stuff.
That's where Paul Newman was
And what was that movie?
The Sting.
He was hiding out there?
No, he was. That's what he was doing when Redford found him.
Oh, really?
Sure. He was working
asleep at the wheel?
He was working in a circus doing nothing. Redford saved him from that ignominy.
So anyway, Ed says to Biff, number one son, we need to know the area of the carousel, the area that's to be painted, the big outer circle where the horses are, and the area of the inner circle where there's nothing but the machinery. Once we have the areas of both circles, we can subtract the inner circle from the other circle, and we'll know how much paint we need.
Yeah.
So Biff goes and gets to the carousel and says, "Consarn it, I can't get the diameter of either circle because all the machinery's in the way." In other words, he can't get a straight line across the middle of the carousel, so he figures, I'll cheat, the old man will never know. He measures a straight line from one edge of the carousel to the other edge.
Yeah.
In other words, he's going to make what's called a chord of this big circle.
Yeah.
Okay, any line that goes from one edge of the circle to the other, any straight line that isn't the diameter is a chord. As luck would have it,
like a minor, like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or like a Honda, right? As luck would have it, the tape measure touches, or in geometric terms, is tangent to the inner circle at one point. So Biff comes back and says, "Look, I couldn't do what you wanted me to do, but I got this measurement, and it's 70 feet. The old man administers a swift dope slap and says, "How the heck are we going to use this? You don't know either area. You don't know either diameter. You didn't measure anything." "Look, I love you, Biff, but you're a total zero." The other brother, Skip, comes out of the inky shadows.
Yes, I knew you'd work it.
It says, "Cut the kid some slack. I think I can figure it out. The question is, how does
Skip
or Biff figure it out?"
Wow.
So let's look at what we've got here.
Now, there isn't a geometry teacher in the country who would present this problem this way. I hope that they're taking a little lesson today.
Well, if they did, the books would have to be like 8,000 pages.
Hey, you got to do something.
So we could do the math here, where, we could do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. We could draw triangles and figure out the equations, and we would solve it.
But then you would try to be doing this in your car while you're driving.
And you'd probably go off the road. So if you want to see the math, you can go to the website. You can just go to cartalk.com and you can see the math. And it's really elementary geometry. But what's interesting is you don't need to know the diameter or for that matter, the radius of either circle to solve the problem. And the measurement that Biff took
perfectly
is
adequate.
Exactly what he needed. Because if you have a chord that's 70 feet long, and it touches the inner circle at one point, it makes no difference how big the two circles are. So we can make the inner circle, in fact, 0. So now the chord becomes the diameter.
And you're done. Pi r squared.
Pi r squared. 35 squared times pi becomes the area of the annulus. That is the area that needs to be painted.
So if you own a carousel, anyone...
Yeah, you don't have to move the equipment out to measure.
Right, take the stuff out. All right, take that motor out of there.
Get the crane in here. So anyway, for those of you who are curious about the mathematics involved, you can see it on the website. Otherwise, just take it on faith that it works.
Yeah.
Oh, who's our winner anyway?
Well, our winner this week is Elizabeth Caprini from Naples, New York. And for having her answer selected at random from among all the correct answers that we got, Elizabeth is going to get a $26 gift certificate to the Shameless Commerce Division at cartalk.com, with which you can get a copy of our CD, Once Upon a Car Fire, the greatest stories ever told.
And Elizabeth, even though you won't be able to get it in time for Christmas this year, we want to remind you that it also makes an excellent Valentine's Day gift, right?
Yeah, for someone you want to break up with. Sends the unmistakable message that I didn't care enough to get you a real present.
Anyway, we'll have a brand new puzzler coming up in the third half of the show. I should add, it might be a little controversial, so stick around for that. In the meantime, if you have a question for us, we're at 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello, this is Kai Stotts calling from Loveland, Colorado. How are you guys this morning?
What's your name?
Kai, K-A-I.
So what's going on, Kai?
Well, I've got a Subaru hatchback, 1985.
Mm-hmm.
When it gets a tune-up, it runs great for about 4, sometimes if I'm lucky, 5,000 miles. And then gradually it gets worse and worse. If I drive it for 15, 20 minutes, it starts lurching and hesitating under load, or if I'm trying to pass somebody or go up a hill, which happens quite a bit here in Colorado.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be climbing hills anymore with this car.
Yeah.
Hey, it's got 90% of the original compression still in the engine, so it's doing well. But what's strange is if I change the spark plug,
It fixes it.
Yeah,
It
I was
fixes it,
just going to ask
exactly.
you that.
Right.
And when you
Exactly.
take out those spark plugs, you find that they're all black, don't you?
actually I don't. That's the strange thing.
don't?
I'm going to suggest that you find crud on one of them. Deposits.
I think there's minor deposits on 1 or 2 of them, and my mechanics claim that it's never the same spark plug twice,
Whoa.
which is really odd because I was hoping it was a bad cylinder or something. But
Gee,
it's
I've never used that explanation.
Ooh.
yeah.
What would Perry Mason call it? Wandering. The case of the wandering spark plug.
Case of the wandering crud.
Wandering crud, that's it.
They may just be getting confused. Maybe they're standing on the left side of the car one time and the right side of the
like
car.
the hump on Igor.
like Igor's hump, right? But what's happening is you have, and the car is certainly justified in having perhaps any ailment it wants. You have bad valve guide seals, and you're sucking oil into the cylinders, and you are oil fouling one or more of the plugs, and one will do it. I mean, this thing is so underpowered anyway.
It may be meandering because they may all be leaking, and the one that happens to get worse fastest
Right.
is the one that causes him to change them.
I just had all those seals replaced,
Oh.
and there's no oil loss and there's no
This
smoke.
is adding a degree of difficulty.
I'm wondering if it isn't electrical. What do
Oh, Guy, will you give us a break? The plugs are not black.
They're
The
not black.
plugs are not fouled, but changing the plugs makes it get better.
Yes, it does. And it only happens after it warms up for about 20 minutes. It runs great when I first turn it on.
Well, there is one last possibility,
What's that?
and this is a desperate effort. It could be.
Alien intervention.
Well, no, that
No, we're
was
saving that for later.
It could be a weak ignition coil.
Oh, I was just going to say, you're not going to go for the coil idea.
I have to.
You
No,
I mean,
when there
how
are no
the-
more rabbits left in the hat, you
No,
have
but
to.
how can you explain the 5,000 miles of good running? I dismissed the coil
Well,
idea 20 minutes ago.
The coil is marginal. When the plugs are new
perfect.
and they're perfect, there's enough voltage in the coil to fire off the plugs properly.
Yes?
As the electrodes begin to burn down, and I'm going to suggest something here.
5,000.
If in the interest of science,
I like
Kai,
this. I like
Yeah.
this.
that instead of replacing the plugs,
You close up the gap.
You clean them and re-gap them, or just close up the gap. Period.
A little bit.
You know, if they're supposed to be gapped, I think at 30 thousandths.
Right.
Yeah.
Set them at 28,
Okay, and see if that helps.
and put the same old plugs back in. Don't do anything to them. Just reset the gap at 28 and put them back in.
And my brother's betting that it will work for another 4,000 miles.
Right. I think you're onto something. And if
Okay,
that's
well-
true, then I can replace the coil. Is that correct?
Yeah, it cost
Yeah.
you about $9.
Excellent.
I mean, I presume someone has replaced the spark plug wires and all of this.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just before
Just
we ran
before
out of
the
ideas.
Alien abductee theory.
See you, Kai.
Thank you.
We got them all. 1-888-CAR TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello, this is Patricia from Cook City, Montana.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi.
Cook City.
Well, for a second there, I thought you had a hint of a British accent.
Well,
Well-
she has an accent, but it's not British.
Well, I'm from New England, but I now live in the Rocky Mountains just outside of Yellowstone National Park, and the population here is 60. Now, it's a 3-hour drive to the nearest town that has a service station, and between here and there are 3 packs of wolves.
Cook City. Population.
Okay.
My brother's house has a larger population than your whole town.
Cook City, Montana.
Yes. At the present moment, there is an enormous buffalo in the backyard, and in order to get to the car, I have to first get past the buffalo.
You know, buffalo are pretty fast, aren't they?
Yes.
I remember years ago we were at Yellowstone, and we were my wife and children and I had taken a trip, and I remember driving on some lonely road and coming across a buffalo grazing in a field.
Uh-huh.
And realizing that it was much bigger than I thought buffaloes were. I encouraged my wife to get out and take some videotape of this buffalo.
Yeah. Not you.
Oh, I was driving. I couldn't possibly man the video camera.
No.
So after the remaining three of us, pushed her out of the car, she reluctantly agreed to take some footage of this buffalo grazing. And at some point, I remember hearing something like, "Oh!" And she was running and just made it back to the car with the buffalo in hot pursuit.
No kidding.
Yeah, buffalo aren't so docile.
Well, he's standing about 10 feet from the car. But in the event that I do make it to the car, here's the problem. I have a 1980 Subaru. It's a four-wheel drive, 4-speed.
Yeah.
All right, now I turn the key, and it starts right up. I let go of the key. It stays in the on position. The car stops running.
Perfect.
I thought it was the ignition switch, so I purchased a new one and installed it, and the same thing happened. Then I went and purchased a whole new ignition. I installed that, and the same thing happened.
Got it. Okay. We're with you.
But this is a clue I think is important. Something is draining the battery. Every 4 or 5 days, the battery is completely dead.
Must be that buffalo.
So how do you start it now?
I put the key in, I turn it, vroom, it starts right up. As soon as the key goes back to the on position, and it doesn't go to off, it stays in the on position, it just stops dead.
Boy, it's going to be a long winter.
Oh, no.
It's going to be a long winter.
no.
You're going to be cuddling up to that buffalo pretty soon. You're going to be your roommate.
Buffalo Bill.
This is a classic example of a bad ballast resistor.
Okay, say that again. A what resistor?
Ballast.
Ballast?
See, what the ballast resistor does is the current that the battery's putting out 12 volts. And so when you're starting the car, you want all those 12 volts to go to the ignition so it will have a lot of juice. But once the car is running, when it goes to the on position, not the start position, this ballast resistor becomes part of the circuit so that the voltage going to the coil, instead of being 12 volts, is only 9.
Oh, okay.
And if that ballast resistor is broken, then you will have exactly the symptom that you have. You start it, and when you turn it to the start position, the ballast resistor ain't there. So it starts. You let go of the key. It goes to the start position. Bingo, ballast resistor, and it's broken, and the electricity can't get through it, and bingo, it doesn't run.
Would that also drain the battery?
No.
No, you have another problem.
Those are two separate problems.
Okay.
No, I mean, the battery may be going dead because the regulator is not working and charging up the battery.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the first step is to get it away from the buffalo.
Yeah, but how are we going to do that?
Well, I think you need, this a male or a female buffalo?
I think it's a bull. I think it's
a
big bull.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. Where do I look? How do you tell?
Oh, well, I know how you tell, but I don't think I'd want to get close enough to tell. Call up the Subaru dealer.
Yes. Okay.
Call up Subaru of Montana.
Okay.
And ask them if this car has a ballast resistor and if they could kindly mail you one.
But mail? There's 60 people. There's no post office in Cook City.
No, there is a post office.
Oh,
that's all there is, in a one-room
That's
schoolhouse.
all there is.
Oh, cool. So you could actually get mail.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, we do get it 5 days a week now. We used to only get it 3.
Ah. Then ask them to mail you a ballast resistor and the one-page instruction on where it is.
Okay, yeah.
No, once you get it, you'll find it. It's under the hood.
Okay.
It's under the hood, usually mounted on the firewall, right behind the steering
And if
wheel.
it isn't that, it's probably the igniter, but you'll have to call back about that because we're out of time.
Okay, thank you very much.
Patricia, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Patricia, it's been a pleasure.
Well, it's been very helpful to me. I really appreciate it.
Well, I hope we have helped you, but we're not going to get you out of Cook City, but that was your choice and not ours. And I know that you must love it there, or why else would you subject yourself to this kind of
really.
torture? So
the obvious question is why?
Why do you live there?
Well, there was this guy.
It's always the same, isn't it?
Isn't that stupid?
Isn't it stupid? And of course now he's
and
gone.
he and the dog ran off together?
Yeah. He and Shep are now in Tampa Bay. And Patricia
living it up like Don King. And they stuck you out there in the snow.
Yes.
Patricia's stuck in Cook City with a...
Get your Subaru fixed and you can find another fella.
Okay.
Good luck,
See you,
Patricia. It's
Patricia.
a pleasure talking to you. You are one unique person.
So
are you two? Well,
Bye.
thank you very, very much.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
How can we be a unique person?
Yeah, we half
a
unique
brain
person.
each.
Right. We share a brain.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to take a short break.
Hey, will I have enough time during the break to go out and spend the Christmas bonus that NPR gave me?
Oh, yeah, I know you will. And I tell you what, while you're going out, take my bonus, too. Then you can feed both of our meters.
All right, we'll be back with a brand new puzzler in just a minute.
Going on a road trip, 1, 2, 3. Going on a road trip, a friend and me. Going on a road trip, have some fun. We'll be happy when the day is done. 'Cause we're a traveling, oh, traveling. We're a traveling down the road.
And even though cats carefully cover their radios with kitty litter whenever they hear us say it, this is NPR.
Support for the Car Talk podcast and the following message come from 23andMe. This holiday season, give your friends and family a DNA kit from 23andMe. They can learn about their genetic ancestry, their traits, and even information about their health. Now through December 25th, get a special discount on your 23andMe kit. Order your DNA kit at 23andme.com/CarTalk. Hey, it's me again. Remember that as the year draws to a close, your station is hoping and waiting for your pledge. In fact, the development director has been pacing so much, we're concerned he's going to wear through the floor and end up in the used Cabbage Patch doll store downstairs. Well, at least it'll be a soft landing. Your gift now at the end of the year will really help your station. It'll help them keep the news, music, interviews, and great companionship coming through the next year. In this season of appreciation, take a minute to go online and donate. Go to donate.npr.org/cartalk. That's donate.npr.org/cartalk. Ha! We're back. You're listening to, just when you thought it was safe, you're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new puzzler.
Okay, I can hardly wait.
Well, I wouldn't get too excited. I have a long list of potential puzzlers I could use here, but I decided to use this one that my son handed to me, my teenage son handed to me recently, that he got from some game that he has, and I can't divulge the game because if I gave you the name,
would look up the answer.
You'd never look it up there. It's just too many. And I can't read it verbatim because that would be what? Stealing. Well, well, I could be accused.
And you're
of
above that?
I'm above
oh,
that.
you
So
could be accused of that.
So I'll change the wording.
Okay, yeah. And throw a crusty here in there once in a while.
There you go. I'm going to set the scene.
Okay. Oh, I love these.
Okay. I'm not sure I have all the times and dates and names and places right, but
doesn't matter.
It's close enough. Oh, here it is. The time, World War II. The place, England. In a secret laboratory, a small group of scientists is working on a project. They have made a discovery, something that they know will greatly aid in the Allied effort against the Germans. Wow. This is big stuff now. Pay attention. This is a huge discovery. Furthermore, they know that their discovery will also benefit mankind for years to come and could easily turn the tide of the war.
Wow.
In with this group is a German scientist that has escaped the clutches of the Nazis, and he's collaborating with this group.
Is he opening up a soup kitchen?
And they are working on a project that was abandoned by a Scottish scientist more than 10 years earlier.
Yeah.
And they have reignited the whole process here, so to speak. And they are on the verge of something big. And they finally, after one disappointment after another, they finally have success. And one of them cries out, "Eureka!" And the other one says, "You don't smell so good yourself." And they know that they have something big here, and they apply to the British government for a grant. Now, the government, of course, is in the midst of waging war on more than one continent. I mean, all kinds of stuff is going on for England. And the grant comes through, £50.
No.
These guys say, £50? I mean, everyone knows that. Everyone knows this. And £50 is about half of £100, and isn't going to go very far, even in World War II England. So they realize the only hope of getting their product, so to speak, involved in the war effort is to leave England and go to America, where they can hope to engage the help of some philanthropic organization or maybe the United States government. You're paying attention. This is intrigue. Whoa,
man, this is great.
Is high finance, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, they decide to leave England, but leaving England and going to America is dangerous.
Of course,
because the U-boats are out there.
Yeah, they could take the Titanic.
No. So in order to make their way safely from Europe to America, they decide to go to a neutral country.
Yeah.
Portugal.
Of course.
They go to Lisbon, where they hope to catch a boat to America, which will be safe from the U-boats because it's flying the Portuguese flag and Portugal is neutral.
Do they
However,
bump into Humphrey Bogart there?
They do. Yes.
And Elsa?
Ilsa Lund.
Yeah. Yeah.
They go to Lisbon. Now, Lisbon, even though Portugal is a neutral country, Lisbon is a hotbed of spies.
Intrigue.
Oh.
Wow.
Saboteurs and the like.
Oh.
And they know that if their discovery gets into the wrong hands, there could be dire consequences.
We almost...
Come on, you're interrupting so much.
Because it's only a 3-hour show.
All right, we'll jump right.
No, this
You've
is
wasted
great.
another perfectly good hour.
This is great. I'm thrilled.
They know that if their discovery falls into the wrong hands, it
Yeah.
will be severe.
Yeah. So they need to hide it.
They need to hide it, and they take their discovery. You ready for this?
Yeah.
And they hide it on their clothing.
What?
They hide their discovery on their clothing, and they make their way to America. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Wow.
And what was this discovery that?
Well,
I mean, it could easily have been regarded
something that is on your clothing and is undetectable and not noticeable.
Chicken soup.
It's got to be mustard.
What is this discovery that could easily have changed the whole tide of the war?
Wow. And was able to be hidden on the
Not
clothing. On the clothing.
On their clothes. And the hint was chicken soup.
Wow. Oh, that was a hint?
Well, so to speak.
Wow.
If you think you know the answer to this folkloric, historic, woe and intriguing puzzler, write it on the back of a $20 bill. Give me a $50.
Yeah, this is too good for 20.
And send it to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Ma 02238.
Or you can email your answer from cartalk.com. But do you know what time it is now?
Time to set another customer's car on fire to heat the garage.
No, it's time to play Stump the Chumps. This is the part of the show where we track down a caller from a previous show to see if our answer was affable or
affidavitable. So who's our willing victim this week?
It's Joan from Madagascar. Huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, by way of Lowell, Massachusetts. Does that ring a bell?
Not really, no.
She was about to go to Madagascar on a diplomatic assignment. Why, I don't remember this. And she had bought a geo-tracker, sight unseen, that was waiting there for her arrival.
And they tell me that I need to bring the fluids and the car parts and maybe tires. But I don't want to. I only have 2 suitcases. So how many fluids and car parts? What do I bring?
That's a good question.
Exactly.
Does it run at least?
They say it does.
Well, what does he mean by parts? I mean...
Well, they just say as a rule to bring parts because you can't buy parts.
Well, you don't know
locally.
what you're going to buy, so you're going to have to send them over as needed.
Well, see, that was why I was calling you. I didn't know whether there was sort of like a first aid kit that nobody should travel without their fan belt or...
You're going to be on, what, a little island? How far can you drive?
Actually, it's the 4th biggest island in the world.
You'll be on this huge island. You'll be driving.
Geography was never your strong point, was it?
Me? At least I knew it was an island. So what did we tell her?
Well, we said, forget about folding 4 tires into your suitcase. Instead, we told her to develop a relationship with a geo-parts supplier here in the States before she left, and then she could email him whenever she needed something,
Yeah.
and they would slip it into the diplomatic pouch, you know.
All right, let's see how we did. Hey, Joan, are you there?
I am. Thank you.
Are you back? Or are you still in Madagascar?
I'm back on home leave.
All right, look, before we find home leave, if we're going to need diplomatic immunity ourselves, please confirm for our listeners that we have not spoken since your last appearance on Car Talk. Is that true?
We have not spoken.
And can you testify here under oath that the answers you're about to give here on Stump the Chumps have not been influenced by our staff, the staff of National Public Radio, or that case of Geo fan belts and kaopectate that we sent you?
I can testify that I have not been influenced, but I never got that case.
Oh, you didn't? It's in the mail.
So were we right or wrong to tell you to leave the spare parts here, stateside?
You were brilliant.
Boss.
Beyond right.
Yeah, I mean, since we couldn't tell you what to bring, the answer was bring nothing.
Right.
So we hardly deserve kudos for that.
Well, the people sitting beside me in the plane were happy I didn't have carry-on tires.
Yeah, carry-on tires. So how did it work out, though?
Well, the car worked wonderfully, and the only thing I needed was a new clutch plate. And so I went on to an online supplier, put in my engine number. He knew what size to send me, and blah, blah, blah. Voila.
No kidding.
It was perfect.
Great.
Perfect.
Really? So now you say, how much longer are you going to be there?
I have completed my 3 years, and I'm on home leave. I'm going to leave for my next assignment.
And where, pray tell, are you going next?
Pray tell. I am going to Paris, France.
Oh,
really?
Voila.
Tough. Dodie, who do you work for?
I work for you. I work for the people of America.
You do.
Really?
So we're actually funding this little
escapade?
I think we discussed this last time, didn't we?
We discussed my language training, and see, here I'm going. I'm using the same language that I so graciously learned in just a few weeks before I went to Madagascar.
You can't tell us what you do, or you'd have to kill us. Is that
No,
right?
I would not have to kill you. I work in public affairs.
She'd have to kill us. All right, Joan, it's been great talking to you.
Thank you very much for all your advice.
Bye-bye. Bon chance.
Bon chance is right, kid.
Au revoir.
Boy, that was a gimme. I mean, we shouldn't even count that.
No, we shouldn't. But we'll take it.
But if you hear a caller that you think has stumped us, give us an email, and we'll try to call that person back and see how good we did.
Indeed. And you can probably stump us right now if you can't wait. The number is, how hard can it be? 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Have we stumbled through enough stuff
Hello, this is Steve from Durham.
Wait a minute, Steve. We're trying to get organized here.
We haven't done anything right for an hour here.
Yeah,
but it happens.
Thank God the show's almost over.
Where are you from, Steve?
I'm from Durham, North Carolina.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Oh,
great.
We're great.
We don't know. We're not good, but we're great. What's up?
So I have a 1951 Buick Roadmaster.
Now we're talking.
Which I bought in May as a project to restore and sort of learn about cars on.
It's not a convertible, is it?
No, it's not a convertible.
Oh, man, that was such a beautiful convertible.
So I haven't made a lot of progress on it yet.
Yeah.
And I think it may have to do with the old house I bought to restore, and I'm still working on.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
And the basement full of steamer trunks that I bought to restore. And my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old and my third child on the way. So I'm sort of looking for a sanity check to see if I've bitten off more than I can chew.
I don't think
you have. Any of those things that you've bought that you wanted to restore, if you get tired of them, you can send them to Bugsy Lawler because he'll take anything. As long as we don't tell his wife.
It might be easier just to let him move into my house.
Yeah,
maybe.
He'd do that too. So what? You got a specific question about the Roadmaster? What does it need?
Well, it runs and drives, and it's been registered, apparently. Oh. The big problem with it is it's only got one brake that grabs, so stopping is a real challenge. It leaks 3 different sorts of fluids. It's got a heavy exhaust leak in the engine compartment that kind of makes you woozy while you drive after a while, and a fair bit of cosmetic problems.
Oh, this
sounds like a real gem.
Yeah. Well, I didn't pay all that much for it.
No.
Does it burn oil?
It does not burn oil so far as I can see.
Wow.
You didn't tell your wife how much you paid for this, did you?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
Actually, the trunks I'm doing so I can sell and finance the car.
Well, actually, the stuff you mentioned sounds nice and easy.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that only one brake is grabbing is small business.
Sounds like an early form of anti-lock brakes.
Yeah, you could say that.
Might have been. They're all locked up. They come pre-locked. So that's easy. The exhaust system is easy. The leaks, who knows what those are.
Well, don't forget, you're not going to drive this thing thousands of miles a year. You're going to drive it on Sundays once in a while.
Right.
You have a garage, I presume.
No, I don't have a garage. I have a cover for it, a cloth cover.
Oh. Well, we'll have to wait for the warmer weather because this is a job that you want to put the car up on 4 jack stands, and whenever you feel like it, you go over there and you diddle around with the brakes.
Well, I think I might start with the exhaust. Like, that looks a little easier.
I wouldn't do it in that order.
Really?
Well, because if you put your money into the exhaust system and then you get tired of doing this, you'll have a brand new exhaust system on a car that doesn't run. Right? Because you can't drive it without the brakes.
Oh, I drive it.
So he's driving it anyway.
Yeah.
He needs the car to go pick up all the steamer trunks. How many steamer trunks did you buy?
I have 7 currently.
Really?
7. And there's a big demand for steamer trunks?
Oh, yeah, and a big profit margin on them, too.
Really?
Buy them for $25, restore them, put maybe, $60, $70 into them, and sell them for $250, $300, $400.
Well, I have one in my attic that I've had for 100 years with an arched top.
Yeah.
And oak staves.
Yeah, those are very desirable.
Is it worth $25?
Probably. I'll give you $25.
You cheapskate.
And as soon as I can get the Roadmaster up there to pick it up, I'll be fine.
Yeah, well, then in which case you can do the jobs in any order that moves you at the moment.
Right.
As long as you're sure you're not going to run out of money or your wife's not going to kill you first. I would just warn you, however, when in doubt, replace something.
Okay.
Yeah, don't try to rebuild stuff.
Unlike more modern cars, like of the 60s and up, this car has a single braking system, i.e., if you lose one wheel, you lose all of them.
Right.
So you've got to be extra careful.
Okay. So leaving it out's not a problem. It's not.
No, you can't hurt it. It's
fall apart in my driveway.
No, the damage has been done.
I don't know. You don't know me.
Good luck, Steve. Call us as you progress and send us pictures.
Will do.
See you, man.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
That was a great car.
Steamer trunks. I love it.
Steamer trunks. This guy, he sounds worse than Bugsy. I mean, Bugsy's got Coke machines. I hope Ginger didn't hear that.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't know about the Coke machine.
No, she doesn't know about it. It's being restored.
Yeah.
Okay, look, it's
Does she know about the phone booth?
Oh, the English phone booth?
I don't think
Probably
she knows
not.
about that
No,
either.
we shouldn't say anything.
We
should
shouldn't mention it, no.
Well, it's happened again. You've hacked off another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug, the subway fugitive, not a slave to fashion, bongo boy, frogman Berman. Our associate producers are David, the Calves of Belleville Green, and Catherine Frau Blucher Fenolosa. Our web lackey is Doug, the old gray mare, assisted by Connie Britchford. Our theme music is by David Dog Grisman, and our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from the Abilene, Ovaltine, Jelly Bean, Grenadine, margarine, canned sardines, salad green, Listerine, and hot caffeine lunch canteen is John Bugsy Lawler. He hears us say it. This is NPR.